This is Police Interceptors.
Police Interceptors are real life one. I'm going to tell my kids about this.
And you're riding with the pride of Northamptonshire.
Speed 120.
Ace pursuit drivers.
Contact. M+51.
With air support.
Got 2 out, stand by.
And a crack dog unit.
If you move, you will get hit.
They bring down the bad guys.
I believe you're wanted, mate.
Keep the streets safe.
Put your arms behind your back. Get on the floor!
And battle 24/7.
Get down on the floor!
In the war on crime.
Crash. On the floor now! Here's what it is, isn't it? We find them, we lock them up.
Coming up.
Joe, we got a motor running on today, 45 Slip Road. Stand by.
The chase is on for a prison drug runner.
Officer Taser!
Get out of the car. Out. Fight car.
The wanted man has something to hide.
He's just throwing it over there. Just throwing it over there.
And a cocky biker finally gets his comeuppance.
Calm down.
Northamptonshire's Interceptors police an area of more than 900 square miles. From some of the UK's busiest motorways to quiet rural communities. And with around 1,200 emergency calls coming in each day, a copper's shift here is full of surprises.
We've just got some live intel about drug dealing in the Queensway, so we're just on the way to there now.
Patrolling the eastern fringes of the county are Interceptors Alex Barry and Josh Unsworth.
We've got any crews well inside able to make HMP5 wells, get reports of a prison drop, and then a face mask dropping drugs off.
A member of the public has just dialed 999 to report a serious incident. Alex spins on it.
A I-23 male walked down the perimeter path. She's gone into the hedgerow now, apparently.
We've got a prison throwover. A black male has been seen throwing stuff over the prison, so we'll make there now. Apparently it's still in sight, so we've got crews making as well as us, so we'll see if we can find anyone.
The man was seen trying to toss parcels over the fence of the Five Wells prison, which has 1,600 inmates, making it one of the biggest in the UK. Several units are en route.
Yeah, should we, if they've gone that way, should we do the little house stay?
Yeah, we'll do Miller's Park, mate. I'm just trying not to use any noise.
Drug use in UK prisons remains widespread, with around half of all inmates classified as addicts.
5 or 6, so the caller's still got him inside?
Caller saying there are 3 cars in the bottom car park. He believes that one of these is linked to the suspect.
What do you reckon left?
Yeah.
Less than half a mile from the prison's perimeter fence is a car park that the suspect is thought to be using.
God, by that car there.
A parked-up motor with its lights on is an immediate red flag.
That'll be a hire car, mate, that white Corsa. VP23. Do you reckon? It's a hire car.
Yeah.
Crime gangs often use hire cars for ferrying drugs around, but it's no guarantee that this is the motor they're after.
Sorry, did you pass description of any vehicles for this job, please? We've got a white Corsa in the car park near to Miller's Park that's potentially a hire car, so that could be linked.
Alex decides to follow his copper's nose and blocks the Corsa just in case.
The only vehicle we got was a black state car or state car.
The lad's out the blocks at lightning speed. And since a cop's kit weighs around 7 kilos, the runner has the edge.
Joe, we got a motor running on today, 45 Slip Road. Stand by.
But Josh has an ace up his sleeve.
Officer Taser! Taser! Get on the floor!
They've got the man, But has he still got any drugs?
That'll be a hire car, mate, that white Corsa.
After responding to reports of a man seen throwing parcels over a prison wall, Interceptors Alex and Josh spotted a suspicious motor in a car park near the crime scene.
The only vehicle we got was a black estate car.
And when the lad inside took off,
Joel, we got a motor running onto gate 45 slip road. Stand by.
all those hours in the gym paid off for Josh.
Stop the taser! Get on the floor!
Not too far behind is his partner Alex.
Motor detained.
Thank you, yeah,
Ghost bone. Motor detained.
Hold it.
Through in a package. We've got him.
Josh reckons he saw the lad toss a parcel.
We're near the Miller pub. Control. Mel's thrown something into the hedges. Unconfirmed at the minute what it is.
Hands behind your back.
Multiple wraps. Recovered what appears to be multiple wraps of Class A from the bushes.
Backups arrived in time to hear the good news.
Big P-Wits, lads. Whew. Right, fella. 17-21 hours, you're under arrest on suspicion of P-Wits Class A. You don't have to say anything. And it may harm your defence if you're not meant to be questioned, something which later on in court.
Alex has just found a second rap, and while Josh reads the lad his rights, a team is dispatched to search his motor.
Where are the keys, mate?
In his hand.
Oh, got you.
But the suspect's subdued behaviour is raising suspicions.
Fella, you okay?
He seems unwilling to turn over.
Yep.
And the lads are keen to know why.
Right, chap. Stand you up. Sit yourself up.
Hold on, mate. What's this?
What's that, mate? What is that, bud? Has he got more strap to it?
Yeah.
He's got what looks like a stuffed condom dangling from his waist.
What is it?
Josh inspects the bulge
Jesus Christ, mate.
Oh,
and pulls out a whopper.
By the way, it's more. You got a bag?
got more drugs, lads. Good skills. Great work.
Lock it up, mate.
This looks to be a top result.
Right, fella. Anything on you?
We're going to stand you up.
Sit yourself up. Come on in, chap.
1, 2, 3, up we go.
There you go. Come on, buddy. There you get.
A search of the lad turns up an ID, but so far no more raps.
Where are you from?
Not going to come back to Northants, are you?
Not for a bit.
Not for a bit. Probably a good shout, mate.
So male was seen in a car, matching description as the one who was throwing items in the prison. He spotted that we were cops in their playing car, and he's made out on foot, ran away from us.
Not more, surely.
It was like heroin here. Alex, you got a bag?
Got more.
It really is the job that keeps on giving.
So with him being from out of county as well, he's probably been paid to throw these over the prison, but unfortunately for him, we caught him.
In prison, drugs are worth up to 4 times what they are on the outside.
All right, come on then, chap.
By stopping this lad, the fellas have lightly taken thousands of pounds worth out of circulation.
On your head.
100, chap. Skills. Have a seat, bud. Good luck.
Criminals use a variety of methods to smuggle drugs into prisons, from stashing them in food deliveries to using drones, but chucking them over the walls remains the most common.
They'll carry a phone. Sometimes the inmates will conceal a phone with inside, or they'll get to know the times. They'll look to go around the back of the prison, and then they'll throw the product over, hopefully in an attempt to avoid any sort of prison staff. Unfortunately today, this lad wasn't clever enough, he wasn't quick enough on his toes. We've identified him in his vehicle. and obviously been able to intercept him straight down the slip road and take a large quantity of Class A drugs, so really impressed with that today.
A cracking job so far, but there's still a few loose ends that need tying up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So only wrapped fine.
There's multiple wraps now, I couldn't tell you at the minute. I've never seen so much on sort of a personal possession. The only time I've seen that amount is hidden in a property, mate, so that's a really good result.
Back at the station, it's like Christmas morning at Casa Scarface, as parcels of powder are unwrapped one by one.
So I'm just putting it in this container here, just check if it's amphetamine.
More commonly known as speed, amphetamine is a Class B drug.
So that's gone bright orange straight away, so it's a clear indication that it's going to be amphetamine.
This speed is just one of the different substances found on the runner.
In this package, we're not too sure what it is, but it does smell very strong. Here we've got 4 quite large block of dry cannabis that's wrapped up with coffee, which is used to put off the smell of cannabis. So it's a risk that he was willing to take, and he's been caught.
The runner was arrested for possession with intent to supply Class A and Class B drugs. The drugs have been sent away for further testing, and the case is still ongoing. Every year, around 260 people die in drink-driving-related accidents. But for many cops, drug driving remains the biggest menace of them all.
We've seen firsthand people die on the roads through drug driving, and we'll continue to get out there and take these people off the road because unfortunately it affects too many lives and families.
If we've got suspicion now, we'll do a drug wipe. It takes 8 minutes. So if that device comes back saying positive, you know you're pretty much game on for an arrest.
They're still popping around though.
It's late on a Tuesday, and in Northampton, Callum and Rachel have been watching a wanted motor ping ANPR cameras all across town.
Let me look at it, because that's been quite active tonight.
The car was last clocked in the town centre.
We're at the stop.
Callum puts his boot down.
The car we're looking for now has got a marker on it to suggest it's got document offences, so possibly fake driving licence, fake insurance, fake MOT, etc. And it's also linked to drug offences. I don't know if it's drug driving or possession or supply. It's just hit down the road from us, so we're just going to go see what's going on. It could be nothing, but it could be with no licence, no insurance and drugs. So we'll soon find out.
Despite being trained in taser, stinger and advanced driving, tech-savvy Callum reckons the best weapon in a copper's arsenal is automated number plate recognition. And the network tonight is telling him one thing: there's a bad guy loose in town.
Looking for an Audi A7.
Several other units are also hoping to smoke it out.
But it's very active around the town centre.
Callum and Rachel cruise the streets until they spot colleagues in an armed response vehicle up ahead. And in front of them is an Audi A7.
Oh,
They've literally just got it now.
The ARV has beaten them to the pull. So Callum decides to block the Audi's potential escape route, which proves a canny move.
he just went to go.
Did he?
Yeah.
Colleagues behind have clocked that he's up to something.
He just put a load of drugs in the back.
Open the car.
He just thrown a big bag of drugs in the back.
Get out the car. Out.
He's been drinking. He just thrown a load of drugs in the back.
This bloke clearly has one or two things he wants to hide.
Yeah, you been?
He's just throwing it over there. Just throwing it over there. Over the wall.
As Callum goes to cuff him, he slips an arm out and tosses a phone across the road.
And Class A as well. It's
big bundle of white in the back.
Officers recover the phone in no time.
That was silly, wasn't it?
What's your name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Come take a seat in here for a minute.
Do you want to search him first?
Before getting frisked, the bloke wants to chat.
My friend's call me. I just take it.
Sorry?
My friend's call. Just take it.
Oh, okay. You fail a drug wipe then, won't you?
Hmm?
You fail a drug wipe then, won't you?
No.
Well, if you're just taking coke, you will.
No, I'm not. I'm not taking anything.
You just told me you're just taking coke.
I didn't tell you. Never.
Okay.
So you can do the test?
We will do the test.
Yep.
Talking yourself into a drug wipe is not the smartest move.
Got a lot of cash in you?
No, man.
No?
Not really a lot.
It's more than I've got in my pocket.
Carrying cash isn't a crime.
There's a little baggie of white powder. Just in his front console.
But having bags of suspicious white powder in your car could well be.
You're currently under arrest on suspicion of possession of a Class A drug. You don't have to say anything, but it may be defence if you do not mention when questions, and we later rely on court. Anything you do say may be given evidence, OK?
Yep.
While Callum goes to get the wipe, interceptors searching the Audi find something else.
He's got Class B on him as well.
No, you're further under arrest for possession of Class B.
Oh, and there's more white there as well.
So you're currently under arrest for possession of Class A and Class B at the minute, all right?
The charges are racking up faster than an umpire at the Crucible.
We'll lift him for that as well.
And Rachel's just chalked up another one.
Oh, you're further under arrest for being a disqualified driver, OK?
I'm not disqualified.
You are, so you don't have to say anything, but it may be defence if you do not mention when questions, and we later rely on court. Anything you do say may be given evidence.
So, without further ado...
Stick out your tongue for me.
The man denies having taken any cocaine, but in less than 10 minutes we'll know for sure. In the meantime, it looks like he's got an attack of the munchies.
What are you doing?
Nothing, man. I'm trying to... This one.
Trying to eat my seat?
No, I'm not going to eat it, man. Don't worry.
Don't eat my seat.
I'm not going to eat it.
I like my seat.
You like it?
Yeah.
You can't eat it?
No, I don't want to eat it.
You can't eat it when you're hungry.
No, but you don't eat my seat either.
I'm not going to eat it.
Thank you.
Interceptors see all sorts on the night shift, but a seat licker must be a first. A failed drug wipe, however, is sadly all too common.
And you're further under arrest for driving whilst over the specified limit of cocaine. So you don't have to say anything, but it may be defence if you don't mention a question, we don't rely on court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. OK?
With so many offences under his belt, it's little wonder that he's apparently struggling to keep up.
What, why am I arresting again? Can you tell me again?
You want to know again?
Yeah.
Right, remember it this time. Disqualified driving.
Yeah?
No insurance. Yeah. Possession of Class A.
Yeah.
Possession of Class B.
Class B, what is Class B?
I think it was cannabis, wasn't it?
Yeah, I suspected cannabis.
Cannabis.
Where it was?
In the car.
Where?
Where was it?
In the jacket in the back.
In the jacket in the back.
Oh, yeah. It's for myself.
It's for yourself?
Yeah, it's not.
OK. And driving whilst over the specified limit of cocaine? OK.
Now that's been cleared up, the driver can be escorted to the NIC to give a sample of blood. And hopefully he'll get no further cravings to snack on the station furniture.
We're going for this vehicle, which I said could be nothing, could be something, document offences and possible drug offences. 9 times out of 10 they are quite straightforward, but this one, we looked for it for a little while, the RV's got behind it, they've stopped it, it's then tried to go, but luckily we managed to pull in front of it so he hasn't been able to get away. We've got out of the car and detained him. One of the ARVs have seen him throw some drugs in the back seat, and as I've gone to put handcuffs on him, he's managed to get hands-free to throw a phone over the wall, which we've now recovered. Plan for the minute is just to get him into custody. So we'll work out what we've got and then see if we need to deal with any other offences.
On top of the driving offences, Seat Licker pleaded guilty of possession of both Class A and Class B drugs and was fined almost £400 and banned from driving for 3 years. He was also charged with 2 counts of drug driving, but has since failed to appear at court and is now a wanted man. Coming up,
Turn room.
a cocksure biker uses the cops for sport. And
have you had anything to drink tonight?
a late-night driver with a familiar whiff.
It's failed as well. That's about twice the legal drink drive limit.
There's intel around the rider for drug dealing.
Runaway motorbikes.
He's wearing full protective gear and a helmet.
Can be a flipping nuisance. Because when a bad guy's on two wheels, he's nimble.
Up on the back wheel, offside of the road.
He's quick.
And he's continuing on high speed.
And can reach the paths other vehicles cannot reach. It's the early hours and interceptors in a marked car have just got behind a motorbike with an intriguing number plate.
Yeah, it's will run, it says on the back of the reg.
The plate declares that the rider will run, so they light him up. And he duly obliges.
Stop.
The bike is a Kawasaki, has a 1000cc engine and can do 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds.
Medium red.
In short, it's an absolute beast that goes like the clappers.
Heading towards 100. Traffic still light this time of day.
Fortunately, the roads are dry. And despite the occasional early riser, there's not too many other vehicles. But now the rider has slowed and seems to be filming the interceptors with his phone.
Just going past the first
The fella appears to be weighing up his next move, which turns out to be letting rip at full throttle. Aside from the dodgy number plates, the interceptors have no idea why the biker is failing to stop. But he's proving a menace on the roads and needs to be taken down. Because stunts like this are putting innocent lives in danger. Now the bike is leading cops into a more built-up area, which means more hazards and bigger risks. But he's showing no signs of throwing in the towel. In fact, he seems to be reveling in the thrill of the chase. An outstretched arm arrogantly tells the interceptors which way he's leading them next.
It's Rutherford Road, the right.
The cocksure runaway clearly reckons he's in charge.
Return route.
But goading the interceptors like this won't win him any fans. It'll just make the police more determined to reel him in. But they need a plan. Because the traffic is slowly building. And with every twist and turn, and duck and dive, it becomes clear that this lad is simply using the cops for sport. A stinger could do the trick. And the interceptors have got something else in their favour too. Strength in numbers. There's now 4 cop cars hunting down one road biker. And this hungry pack of wolves smell victory. The lead pursuit driver moves in, but attempting tactical contact at these speeds is too dangerous. After a 15-minute pursuit, it looks like the lad's running out of ideas. But he's got one more trick up his sleeve. A narrow footpath is no place for a BMW 340. So now the team split up to hunt him down.
I think he would aim to get over that bridge there, possibly.
Officers in one of the marked cars have a hunch about where he's gone, so take off on their own. And sure enough,
oh, mate.
Proof that you can run, but you can't hide. Mounts the pavement, cops give him a gentle nudge, which proves decisive.
Get your other hand out from underneath you now. Get your other hand out.
Finally, this wild ride is over.
Calm down, okay? Calm down.
You need this hand out.
Calm down. All right. Calm it down. Calm it down.
And the lad, who just a few minutes ago reckoned he was king of the road, is now putty in their hands.
You're under arrest on suspicion of failing to stop and dangerous driving. You don't have to say anything about it. Mention your mention when questioned to a letter line in court. Anything you do say, you may be given evidence.
It's not stolen, bruv.
No, you just drive like a prick.
Yeah, 100%. You know that, darling.
Don't call me darling. I ain't your darling.
Well, can we get him up? Get him up. Yeah, no, I've got my darling at home, bruv.
Yeah, she's lucky, isn't she, mate?
She is. Right,
stand up.
He's a real charmer.
How many cars, bruv? Like 7.
But sadly has no idea of the chaos he's just caused.
What was wrong with you? Did I die? Dangerous. Who's the dangerous? What other people are doing? Who did I? Everyone. Yeah, but I didn't hurt anyone, did I? You got lucky. What do you mean I got lucky?
Have you got a driving licence, mate?
I ain't got shit.
No?
Nah. What? Disqualified? Not yet, no. Should be.
He's got no licence and no insurance, so the bike's been seized.
Have you taken anything today? No, boss. I'm on my way to work, bro. I'm just to grab breath. That's all I was doing.
And he's missing work today because he's off to the nick.
It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars to stop one man. That's crazy.
It could have taken one if you just stopped.
I didn't want to stop.
No, that's why you get rammed.
The cops were quite right. For failing to stop dangerous driving, having no licence or insurance, Will Run received a year's ban. What's more, he was ordered to do 100 hours of unpaid community work, plus 15 days of rehabilitation work. Let's hope that does the trick. It's well past midnight, and the dimly lit streets are all but empty.
6-5.
Except for Interceptor Chris Lock and a blue Vauxhall that's giving off dodgy vibes.
Code to vehicle check, please, on Lower Street, Kettering.
Lockie's on his own, so gets control to do some digging.
You should come back to an Astra in blue, showing MOT expired in August.
Thank you.
Those suspicions were bang on the money.
As it turns out, the vehicle in front has an expired MOT, so we shall see what the crack is.
Before becoming a cop, Lockie worked in a supermarket where he learned the valuable life skill of sorting the good eggs from the bad. Only time will tell which category this chap falls into.
Good morning.
Morning, my friend.
What's your name, please, sir?
David Clark.
Okay. You may not be aware, but the MOT expired on this vehicle in August. It doesn't have a current MOT at this moment in time, unless you've had it done in the last 24, 36 hours or so.
I haven't, no.
Okay. Would you mind just stepping out, join me at the roadside?
The driver is polite and cooperative, which should make for a smooth stop.
What brings you across this neck of the woods today, sir? Because the vehicle's registered in Market Harborough. Do you still live over in Harborough?
Still live there, my friend. Yeah.
Still live there?
The man says he's just dropped some family members at hospital, so Lockie may well cut him some slack.
Control, can I get a code 1 person check, please, and DL?
As long as there's nothing murky on the background check.
Do you have a driving licence at all? Because at the moment, our control room aren't finding any record of a driving licence with those details you've provided.
Right, okay. Yeah, well, I can't really explain it.
But you're adamant you have got a driving licence?
Yeah.
Yeah?
While Lockie's colleagues continue running checks, the man gets his wife on the phone.
Well, I've been pulled up with the police and they're saying that the MOT's run out. I'll get it out and show the police officer, yeah?
It sounds like there could be some proof in the dash.
Is that it, man?
No, that's not an MOT. That's just an invoice for some work that's been done on the car.
But Lockie's just heard back from control.
To be fair, the MOT has paled into insignificance with the other information I've been provided. So The time is 1:36 in the morning. You're now under arrest for driving while disqualified and for driving without a valid MOT on the vehicle. You're also under arrest on suspicion of driving a motor vehicle without insurance as well. So if we could just end the phone call, please.
With the driver under arrest and off to the nick, Lockie's got a problem.
Yes. It's just I've got a juvenile here, and we'll be obviously looking at section 165.
The man's son is just 14, so we'll need a separate police unit to escort him to his mum, who's at the hospital.
You're going to be handcuffed, okay, sir? So if you could just step out the vehicle, place your hands like that for me.
Well, you don't need to run. I'm not going to run away, am I?
It's not that. It's for my safety during transportation. That's the main reason behind it. Okay.
It's safe to say that this bloke's evening is not turning out as planned, all thanks to Lockie's copper's nose.
Gentleman shown is disqualified until next year. Therefore, can't have insurance. So he's been arrested for disqual driving, no MOT and no insurance. So we'll just wait for the other crew to get here, and then we'll work out plan of action of who's going to do what.
After a couple of minutes, the lad's ride arrives and he'll be safely reunited with his mum in no time. Unfortunately, Lockie's still not done with Dad.
Have you had anything to drink tonight either? Have you been drinking any alcohol?
I have almond turbo.
OK, I'm going to go through a roadside breath test with yourself as well. So I require you to provide a specimen of breath for analysis by way of an approved device at the roadside.
Now he's admitted to having a couple of drinks. But at the moment, the man can't be tested.
I've actually run out of breath tubes, so I need to arrange for someone to meet me outside custody with a breath tube so I can do the breath procedure. We're going to get this young man to across to the custody block so we can get him processed and booked in.
Lockie needs the driver to take a roadside breath test before putting him on the intoxilizer at the nick. So he heads off to the station where he grabs a breath tube.
Cheers, Lewis. I thought I had plenty and I've clearly used them all.
Before taking the driver a few metres back off-site where he can finally get the long-awaited lungful.
Right, if you could take a big deep breath and then keep blowing into this until I tell you to stop. Keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing. That's good, thank you very much.
Anything over 35 is a fail.
It's failed as well. That's about twice the legal drink and drive limit, so you're also under arrest for Section 5, drink drive, OK?
He's blown over 70, more than twice the legal limit.
So we've got drink driving, no MOT, no insurance because he's disqualified, so he can't hold insurance while he's disqualified. So we've got a whole raft of offences at the moment. So we'll get him through to custody, get him booked in, and we'll take it from there.
Worryingly, the bloke's booze levels didn't improve when he got inside. In fact, once on the evidential test, he blew even higher. In court, the judge showed little mercy, handing him an 8-week suspended prison sentence, 20 rehab days, a fine of over £200 and a 4-year driving ban. It's Sunday afternoon and Harrison and Tanya are on the lookout for any weekend drivers who are up to no good.
That kid in a car
Oh,
seat.
it does not look like it's strapped in.
I know, I'm just thinking that.
What's caught their eye is a small child riding loose and free in the back of a silver Suzuki.
I hate stuff like this. Very frustrating, especially if a parent's got a seatbelt on.
Yeah, that bit is my favourite bit. So you value your life more than your child.
More than a third of car occupants killed in crashes are not wearing a seatbelt. And it's the law that kids must use a booster seat until they turn 12.
You turn your car off for me, please. Why is she not in a car seat?
No, he's good.
No, that's not right, is it? Because she's in a car. She's not in a car seat, she's got no seatbelt. Let me stop you. Why has she not got a car seat?
Why you leave?
Right, but you have just come from there. She's not got she's got no car seat, no seatbelt on.
The man's trying to explain that he's only driving a short distance, but the girl is just 3 years old, and Tanya's having none of it.
Does she have a car seat?
I have.
Where is it?
Here.
Why is she not in it?
I leave behind.
What language do you speak?
Romanian.
Romanian.
The cops need to be sure their message sinks in.
Hello?
Hello, yeah.
So Harrison gets a Romanian translator on the line to help navigate the language barrier.
We are dealing with him because his daughter has not got any suitable seatbelts or a car seat on, and we think it's completely unacceptable that he's going to put her at serious risk and he's going to have a seatbelt on himself.
Da, i-am pus centura și nu o ține, că mergeam, că stau aici la...
She had the seatbelt, but she took off the seatbelt herself.
Okay, the thing is with her taking the seatbelt off, she wouldn't have to take a seatbelt off should she be in an appropriate car seat.
Baby-faced Harrison's not been on the force long, but readily admits he's a stickler for the law, especially when it comes to child safety.
There's no excuses, it's silly, he's putting her at risk for it, so he's going to get a ticket. In addition to that, we're going to have to put a safeguarding in for the child because of the danger that he's put the child in by letting her roll around in the back seat, basically. If he has a crash, she will get hurt.
The man's details check out, and he is fully insured. But seeing as he has no car seat for the girl, Harrison is left with little choice.
I'm not happy that he drives with her in the car, so what he's going to have to do, the child's going to have to get out of the car. He's going to have to park the car up and walk back home because you can't drive with the child with no belt on or anything.
Fortunately, the bloke lives just around the corner.
Thank you for your time, interpreter. It's much appreciated.
Just for 1 second.
So those little legs won't have too far to walk.
Bless her.
There you go, up on there.
And hopefully when he comes back to collect his car, he puts the girl's seat back in and leaves it there.
It just annoys me. He'll put a seatbelt on himself, so he'll be fine. Yeah, he's happy for the child to roll around in the back.
And I said to him, I was like, where's your seatbelt? He's like, I've got one. I was like, yeah. We know. We see.
The dad was reported for not having a seatbelt on a child. After he failed to attend an educational course on road safety, he received a court summons in the post. He pleaded guilty and was ordered to pay fines and costs totalling £146. Still to come.
What did you say your date of birth was?
Why lying to the Interceptors will get you nowhere.
I just want to warn you, if we do find out you've been messing us about, you'll be getting arrested for wasting police time.
You guys have a good day?
And you.
Thank you for looking after the road and its safety and everything.
Interceptors meet a lot of trustworthy drivers.
Nice bloke.
But for every honest Joe...
Why have you just swapped seats?
Yeah, because his hand is broken.
There are a dozen Bertie Bold spinners.
So they swapped seats because his hand was broken?
Rubbish. It's quite funny when people start spinning you a yarn because you can just tell that the cogs are whirring a bit too much. One of the good things, especially when it comes to identity now, is we've got these mobile fingerprint devices. So if we think that they're spinning a yarn and they're probably on the system already, we can see basically that they're just trying it on.
It's Thursday evening.
It's 4 minutes ago, so you should have time.
And Callum and Stuart are en route to the M1 to intercept a black Hyundai Santa Fe.
Uninsured car coming up the motorway, 14 to 15.
It's a race to catch up with the Hyundai before it leaves the motorway. And evening traffic isn't helping. But with the help of blues, twos and some advanced driving skills, Stuart charts a course through the cars and Arctics and brings them behind their target.
Right, I'll get in front of this.
Whom he overtakes as Callum activates their rear follow me signal.
Happy?
Yep.
Yeah, you go for a little courtesy flash.
The driver follows them into some services, good as gold. And Callum does the honours.
Hello, are you okay? So we stopped you because your car's showing us having no insurance.
Oh, okay.
We're just wondering if you've got any proof that you are insured, otherwise we're going to have to take the car off you.
I haven't. I don't carry anything. One of the cars got stolen.
Right.
I had my passport and everything in it, so...
He says his car was previously stolen. His documents were never recovered, and he has nothing to prove his ID.
Do you have a driving licence?
Yeah.
Let's have a quick check then.
Callan can confirm who he is.
Do you mind grabbing the fingerprint reader, Stu?
And if he does have a licence, via the fingerprint reader.
Cheers. What we'll do, we'll stick you on this then if you've got no form of ID to prove who you are.
While he fires up the machine, Callum digs a bit more.
Do you have any idea why your car might be showing with no insurance?
I've only just recently insured it.
When? Recently?
What day are we on today?
We're on...
Wednesday, is it Thursday?
Thursday today.
It would have been Friday.
Last Friday. So it should have shown up on our system by now. Who did you think you insured it with?
It's the same as I have with public liability, Simply Business.
Okay.
A sketchy explanation, but first things first.
Keep it on till it gives the okay. That's cool. Perfect. See if we can find you on here.
The reader connects to multiple databases.
That's new. Or is it not? I don't know.
We've had various different versions of it in the past.
And it should confirm his identity in a few minutes.
What's your full name for me?
Matthew Carpenter.
Not according to your fingerprints, it's not.
Got a different surname coming back on here.
Really?
Yeah. Any idea what that might be?
Hemsel?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, sorry, Jesus Christ.
He was a carpenter too.
Is that an old name, is it?
Yeah, well, basically what it was my stepdad.
Right.
Used his name, but my name actually named my birth certificate, that is Carpenter.
A man of mystery then.
So what's in your driving licence?
Say again?
What's the name on your driving licence? That'll be Hemsel or Carpenter?
Should be Carpenter.
Have a quick look.
There's a lot about this guy's details that doesn't add up.
What did you say your date of birth was?
0408.
How am I getting 0405?
0405?
Yeah. No, that's what's come back on your fingerprint.
Maybe there is step fingerprints.
Right, so what name are you currently going by? Matthew Carpenter? With what date of birth?
0408.
So I can't find any driving licence record for you at all. Sorry?
No, same when I lost my when I got my car got stolen, I cancelled my passport and my licence.
You can't cancel a driving licence.
Okay. Well, I'll report it stolen, that's what I mean.
I'm not convinced he's got a licence. He's got 2 date of births on PNC, 2 different names on PNC.
Yeah.
I've done all the names and all the date of birth combinations and nothing's coming back on DL at all.
Right. Have you got a driving licence? Being honest.
Yeah.
Look,
That's what I said, my car got stolen.
He told me his car got stolen, he cancelled his passport and he cancelled his driving licence, but there'd be no reason to cancel a driving licence if your car got stolen, you just order a new one.
So if you've got a UK driving licence, you will be on our database regardless of whether you've lost licences or anything else. Let's jump in the car, we'll try it on the laptops.
Can I just take your keys, bud, just so you don't drive off? We're just going to go do some more checks, because we don't want to seize it if we don't have to.
The laptop check provides the same result.
I mean, I think he's fairly stupid if he thinks that we're not going to check this licence out.
You'd report it stolen, you wouldn't cancel your licence.
Yeah, but there'd still be a record that he would have had one.
They're convinced now that he hasn't got a licence and patience is wearing thin.
I just want to warn you, if we do find out you've been messing us about, you'll be getting arrested for wasting police time. So tell me now, have you got a licence?
Let's see if we can get us a lift.
Have you got a licence? No. Okay, I thought so. Okay, so we will be seizing the car. Stu, he hasn't got a licence.
I think we all knew that, didn't we?
He hasn't got one.
As you just said?
Yeah.
Oh. Job done.
So he's 50 years old and we can't find anything on our system to say he's ever had a driving licence. So I think the chances are he's been driving for about 30 years, never been stopped, never been caught. And we finally caught up with him. Now he's in a lot of trouble.
That trouble ended at Northampton Magistrates Court, where the man with 2 names, 2 dates of birth and no licence was found guilty of driving without a licence and without insurance. He was ordered to pay fines of over £1,300, and if he ever gets one, his licence will have 6 points from day one.
We're here today to remember Annabelle. He's literally started dating his dead wife's double.
Jade's a yoga instructor.
Of course she is. Jade is a liar. What's going on? I think Jade had something to do with Annabelle's death.
Feel like a Bond girl.
Yes, don't go anywhere. Channel 5's brand new original drama, The Wives, starts next.